Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Católica Porto Business School and Católica Porto. Let me just say that we at Católica Porto Business School are very delighted to be founders of the INSURE.hub platform, together with Biotechnology School and Planetiers. This is a theme that is very dear to our school. Since the beginnings of our school, we have thought hard on how to embed ethics and sustainability in our education, in our research. Just to tell a little bit of history, back in 1996, we were one of the first schools to have a business ethics course in our undergraduate program in management. So this relationship with sustainability and ethics goes back a long way. So we're very happy to be involved in this platform. We have a number of projects going on in these areas. Let me briefly describe a few. For example, we are proud signatories of the Principles for Responsible Management Education Network, which is sponsored by the United Nations and requires our school to lead by example and make a number of pledges to a number of SDGs. So we are trying to adopt as our way of life a number of practices that contribute to the United Nations SDGs. Another example is the Globally Responsible Leadership Initiative, which is an international community focused on development of globally responsible leadership and practice. We saw today that a lot of the issues that were discussed today require strong leadership and responsible leadership. And so we are part of this network, which is a reflection internationally on how business schools can contribute to train, to develop these sorts of leaders that are crucial for what we've been talking about today. Another example, we have the Ethics Forum, which is a forum for reflection with companies in the north and overall Portugal. So we talk about ethics, we talk about sustainability. I see Elena Gonçalves back there who's coordinating this project. And just very recently, this forum, this team carried out the Ethics Work Survey in Portugal, which looks at ethical working practices across the world and provides a really interesting benchmark for how Portugal compares in things like inclusion, diversity, and so on to other countries around the world. And I could give you a lot more examples of networks and projects, national and international, which are involved at the business school. All of these activities are backed up by very solid research and consulting carried out in our research center, in our consultancy units, and in two applied research labs. For example, one of these labs is on leadership, and again, it deals with responsible leadership. And the other lab is on service management, and it researches things like the servitization of manufacturing, and sustainable product service systems and so on. So we do have wider business school research that addresses some of the challenges that we discussed today. In this context, our engagement with the platform comes very naturally. And so I'd like to thank also the team who put the platform together, João Pinto, Manuel Pintado, and António Vasconcelos, who did a wonderful job not only putting together the network, but arranging the sessions for today. So I'll close by offering an open invitation for all of you to engage with us, with the network, and contribute in any way you feel is productive. So thank you very much.
Good afternoon to everyone. It's good to have the opportunity to greet you all present in this room and also those that are sharing with us the afternoon through Zoom. First of all, I would like to thank our rector that's been here with us today and our pro-rector, Isabel Braga da Cruz. They fully supported this initiative that we at the Biotechnology School, together with Católica Porto Business School and with the Planetiers, decided to launch. I would like to greet my colleague, Professor Rui Sousa, Dean at the Católica Porto Business School, because we are together in this route. And thanks to everyone who made this launch of this platform possible. In particular, I would like to leave here a big thank you to Planetiers, whom I thank in the person of Dr. António Vasconcelos. It is very motivating to be someone from the economics field who believes so much in the power of nature that is with us in this initiative and who inspires everyone with his help. I also congratulate my colleagues Manuela Pintado, João Pinto, and João Cortes. They are the main drivers of this initiative here at Católica, and naturally my warm wishes to every single speaker that we had today, and the opportunity also to thank all those unsung heroes of this inauguration. We are all motivated by this exchange of ideas. I really thank everyone who took the time throughout the afternoon to bring us these solutions and vision. And if you allow me, I would just like to say some words that I just kept and that we heard. Wake, change, and transformation. And if you allow me, I will sum them up as ACT. This is a message of urgency for us to change. And we heard people, engaging, collaboration, regeneration, inclusiveness, responsible, holistic, purpose, health. It's in fact in our hands to grow together as part of nature. As we heard, we need to be aligned with the living systems, and those work perfectly in symbiosis. I'm quite biased here because it's my research area. And to finish, I would like to recognize the value of the organizations and companies that accepted the challenge to be with us today. It is a sign also of their commitment to the urgent change that they have already started to implement for sure in many cases. One of this year's Nobel Prize was Dr. Siukuru Manab, who demonstrated years ago that the rising temperature in the planet is in fact due to the increasing levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And on receiving this award, he was very humble to say that that was not hard to do. What is really hard is defining policy. I believe that the organizations that are here today can be the driving force behind the policies we so urgently need. On the part of the Biotechnology School, the commitment to make a difference and occupy a place on the right side of history is reinforced today by hearing all these speakers. Let's get to work. Thanks for this amazing afternoon.